Hello, hey, hi, everybody. This is a different type of video. Obviously, I'm always doing different types of videos, and I want to talk to you guys about some stupid shit that I have on my mind. I was thinking that we could do this like kind of like a weekly podcast of like things I just write down in my notes, and we're just gonna go over. And today's video is a very simple one, and I wanted to see what you guys thought about it. So I was thinking, right? There's all these martial arts out there, whether it's like boxing, kickboxing, Muay Thai, BJJ, which is like the most useless one, and a bunch of other stuff that I don't really care to get into. I mean, I guess Aikido if you like Steven Seagal and stuff like that. And I was thinking to myself, you know, this is very controversial, obviously, but a lot of people know that self-defense is something that, you know, a lot of people learn and stuff like that for like a fair fight and stuff like that. And I think that sometimes girls are not in a position to have a fair fight. So I was thinking to myself, what would be the best fighting style for a woman to have to defend herself? You know, obviously, an MMA trained woman, even professional, could still like be put in a position where she can't win against a man who, I don't know, fucking did like 2 courses of kickboxing, right? And that sounds extremely sexist, whatever. I don't really care. This is just how I feel, to be honest. Prove me wrong. I'll spar anybody you guys want. If any girl wants to beat my ass, then, you know, I'll take it. But anyways, I was thinking, right? Instead of just like making people learn how to, like women learn how to fight and stuff like that, we should teach them how to become like weapons experts, right? Now, obviously, this is excluding sports. If you want to learn how to fight and just do it for sports like boxing, MMA, whatever you want to do, I'm not saying you shouldn't do that. I'm just saying in like a self-defense situation. Like Navy SEALs and shit like that. Like, think about it. If I was going, I weigh 185 right now, and if I was going against a 140-pound woman and stuff like that, I feel like I'd have a pretty big advantage over them. You know, I have more power that could generate and stuff like that, and, you know, faster and all that stuff. But I was thinking to myself, what if she had like a fucking knife, you know? And if you guys don't know how deadly a knife is, try to get your infant sibling or whoever, you know, anywhere you could find an infant that's ethical and give them a marker. And now tell them, try to write on me as much as possible. And you could, you know, dodge and do all this stuff, but no matter what, you're gonna have red marks all over you. That's how easy it is for a knife, right? And I was thinking, right? I mean, I feel like most guys could like outclass women in like striking and stuff like that. And I think that if we had like a female version of fucking Krauser from Resident Evil 4, I feel like that would even all the odds. Like, dude, I'm getting defeated. I'm getting like fucking destroyed. A primary example of this, and I know it's like fictional and stuff like that, is like Baki. If you guys ever watch Baki, you guys would see like that there's like these strong, super buff guys and shit like that. And they use brute strength and technique and stuff like that to like beat everybody, right? And there's one character that showed up. 2 characters actually that showed up and just like destroyed every super muscle bound man. And the primary example is like Jack Hanma versus Matobi with Prep Time, like he's Batman and shit. And Jack, I think around that time he's like 8 feet tall, doing steroids, muscle bound man and stuff like that. And obviously this is like a fictional situation and stuff, and like everything is kind of different. But Matobi, he beat the fuck out of Jack. Like he was destroying him. He knocked all his fucking teeth out. So I'm just saying, like, if we just gave women like some brass knuckles or something to even the odds and stuff like that, like, I don't know. I feel like that would be kind of fucking cool, you know? But yeah, I don't know. This is just a little shitty video that I was thinking about making. Also, Masashi Miyamoto, dude, ultimate sword master and stuff like that. A lot of people are just like, oh, what is a fist fight or like a bench press to like a gun? Well, let's have the same thing. What's a fucking unfair advantage whenever you have a pretty stabilizing advantage? You know what I mean? Anyways, that's all I got. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. So once again, to reiterate, I just think that instead of just learning like a striking sport or a wrestling sport that could easily be overpowered and outskilled, I mean, not outskilled, but outmuscled or sped or whatever, I feel like we should start teaching people, women especially, how to use the objects around them, whether it be a knife, brass knuckles, nunchucks, bow staff, whatever the fuck, right? And obviously the number one, a gun. Because no matter how good your judo is or your fucking BJJ, if you get shot, yeah, you're dead. So that's all I was trying to say.